You're watching Capgemini Invent's second Swiss HR and Workforce Transformation interview with Johann Zillmann, who is the head of the digital HR practice here in Switzerland. Johann, in our last conversation you spoke about how HR transformations are enabled by new technologies, amongst others HR cloud solutions. Can you elaborate a bit more on that?
Sure, actually HR transformations never stop. That is because the environment is constantly changing and new technologies evolve. So whilst we have seen the large ERP transformations in the last years, we are now experiencing HR jumping on the cloud train. The underlying software as a service model is a paradigm shift because you get annual license fees, you get your employee data sitting on remote servers, and you get more frequent release cycles. Once those are being addressed, it's all about blending employee-centric design with market-leading practices. Now, coming out of a 2 to 3 years cloud implementation, HR sometimes faces adoption problems, which makes it then running behind business case targets, which got at the mandate for the transformation in the first place.
Okay, so it appears that HR cloud is a very promising yet quite challenging solution. What do you think are the main reasons why HR transformations fail, and what can we do about it?
Basically, we see three main reasons. Let me fill you into the first one. HR sometimes has a very hard time to articulate the value proposition of the transformation to the business. That actually speaks to value driver alignment as well as the prioritization. Those could be consumer experience, fueling business growth, or reducing costs. Now, HR often starts off to become a strategic player and hence focusing on talent management. During the course of the transformation, though, it receives some financial pressure and thus the need to focus on cost. So eventually, it ends up missing both expectations. And the blame game starts with the business continuing to do people management as usual and HR questioning its own mission.
Interesting. So putting the ladder on the right wall seems to be key. What other transformation challenges have you experienced?
Related to the previous mentioned one, HR sometimes struggles with employee-centric design. Now there's a balance to strike between not doing a design at all and getting lost in it. Secondly, HR cloud transformations require a specific type of change management, which many companies underestimate and hence under budget. And then thirdly, it's all about driving motivation, installing governance, as well as consequence management. Now, if you don't do that, business, but sometimes also HR, continues to run on shadow processes and IT.
So to me it seems that employee centricity, change management and governance help to drive the adoption. What is the third reason why HR transformations fail?
Lastly, there's often no or at least insufficient mechanics in place to measure the change adoption and the value realized. So companies begin to invest into change tracking as well as process mining and employee engagement solutions. In addition, some build up an HR COO function with proper project portfolio management. Now that requires a new breed of HR talent as well as a willingness to invest into a steering body as well as transformation management. So overall, we see the second wave of HR cloud implementations to continue, and some HR departments already looking beyond that by focusing on value management and change tracking.
This sounds like HR can turn this relative novelty of cloud solutions into differentiators when focusing on clear business alignment, value-driven HR, and managing change as a constant process. So thank you, Johann, so much for sharing your experiences, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Stay tuned.